How's it guys? Welcome back to my channel. Let's go through Tour de France 2026 Stage 20. What Pogačar did yesterday might be the single most impressive ride of this entire tour. At the foot of Alpe d'Huez, he was over 3 minutes behind the day's breakaway on the road, and he chased every one of them down, dropped them and rode solo to the win stage, wearing yellow. Only the second rider in history to do this. His overall lead is now 7 minutes 11 over Evenepoel. Today is the Queen stage. Over 5,400 meters of climbing, 4 legendary alpine passes, and Alpe d'Huez for the second day running. Quick one before we dive in. If you're following along the whole tour with me this year, please hit subscribe so you don't miss a stage. Right, let's break it down. The route, 170.9 kilometers. And this is genuinely one of the hardest stages in modern tour history. It opens almost immediately with Col de la Croix de Fer, 24 kilometers at 5.2%, a long, uneven grind straight from the start. After a fast descent, the Col du Telegraphe runs almost directly into Col de Calabière, with barely a flat meter between them, nearly 30 meters of near continuous climbing, crossing the Calabière at 2,642 meters, the highest point of this entire tour. Then comes the twist, the Col de Sarenne, tackled from its southeastern side for the first time ever in race history, 12.8 kilometers at 7.3%. From the summit, riders descend all the way back down to Bourg d'Oisille before climbing Alpe d'Huez one final time, via the classic side to finish. Why this stage matters. The Col de Sarenne has only appeared once before in tour history, back in 2013. That day it was climbed from the opposite direction, ending with Christophe Reblon's famous solo win on the traditional Alpe d'Huez side. Today's version flips the whole finale on its head. With 4 monster climbs and over 5,000 meters of vertical gain, this is the last real chance for anyone to attack Pogačar before Paris. But after yesterday's performance, it's hard to imagine anyone having the legs to actually trouble him. The more realistic battle is just behind. Evenepoel now has real breathing room over Del Toro, but Sexas is just 24 seconds off the final podium spot. And a stage this brutal is exactly the kind of day that gap could disappear or double. What to watch for? Watch the Calabière closely. If anyone's going to attempt a long-range move to distance Pogačar, this near 30-kilometer double climb is the place to try it, before fatigue makes any gap meaningless. And keep a close eye on the podium battle. Behind the leaders, with the Sexas so close to Del Toro, the new side of the Sarenne could be exactly the unfamiliar terrain that decides it. So that's stage 20, the Queen stage, the hardest day of this entire tour, and almost certainly where this race gets decided for good. After this, it's just the procession into Paris. Look pro, ride slow. See you for the final stage, stage 21. Cheers guys.